Hi guys, welcome to Manhood Explained. My name is Camille. Today is 16th of August 2020 and welcome to video number 233. Let's talk about manhood. It's good to come back to kind of like a basics from time to time to understand where this whole thing starts. I talked about it and I kind of dragged you a little bit through that subject some time ago, but I want to go even deeper today. You see, the thing that I kind of kept in my head and I just had to kind of grind through it to understand is the definition of manhood is kind of interesting. Because what I got in kind of building the definition for myself is that manhood really doesn't exist if there's no women in the context. And that was kind of surprising to me. But let's say it straight. How many of you are going to the gym or trying to do this or that, be better at this or that, look like this, smell like this? We're doing everything, but would you ever do it if there would be no girl around? Because even if you say, yeah, I'm going to the gym because I know I feel better, I get it. But then would you go this extra mile that you're doing right now to look awesome, to be this kind of amazing person if there would be no girl to admire it? Because I would bet that most of us would be sitting on our butts and just playing computer games or just having fun, but we would not do this if there's no girl, because there's no sense of doing this. And that's why so many people say that there were wars fought just because of love, because that's how far we can go. And that's why so many people say that if your woman passes away for whatever reason, you have nothing to lose, because all your world basically crumbles down. And that's fascinating because it just shows you the definition that the manhood itself exists as a concept just because there's a girl that you want to serve with your abilities to be a man. You know what I'm saying? But then I thought to myself, there's a deeper layer, and I want to let me explain it with a very simple example, because I see like a very close parallel in between manhood and fatherhood, or being a father. Because it's like you can become a father, like a biological father, just by sleeping with a girl, right? That's not really complicated. But then there's a huge difference between you being a father, biologically, and then being a father to a kid who admire you as a father figure. That's two completely different worlds. And you see, the same thing happens with you being a man. And that's why this video is not going to be really something that I will try to teach you about it. But I would rather ask you. Because first of all, it's just about finding out the definition. That manhood doesn't exist if there's no girl around. But point number two, you've got to ask yourself, what did you accomplish, let's say, until today, in your girl's life, that she was able to accomplish because you were there? Just like what did you accomplish in your child's life so they would call you their father? You know what I mean? So ask yourself, what is the thing that you know that you accomplished? What is the thing that you know that your girl respects you because she was able to accomplish it just because you were there, just because you were supporting her, just because you were the man that she needed there to be, so she could be able to do this. And if you don't know, maybe it's a good time to go and talk to her, ask her. Because you'll never know if you're really a man if you never know that she would say, yeah, this is what I was able to do because you were there. I was able to count on you. So again, there's a definition. Then there's a question, what have you accomplished in the past? But then maybe even more important question, what are your plans for the future? What are you working right now, using your skill of being a man, whatever that means, so she could accomplish something in the future? or you're working on it right now. Because that's a key point for you to understand if you want to move in your context of your relationship forward, whatever that means. So this is what I want you to take from this video. Becoming a man, having this title of being a true man, is the same thing like being a father. It's not about really becoming one, but being one. It's like you can become a father by sleeping with a girl, but then you become father by spending time with your kid and investing in their life. And the same thing happens here. You can become a man, or you are a man basically by being a male, and then you may become a man because you jumped into a relationship. But then being a man, it's like a title that you get when you spend time with your girl, invest in her. And she's able to accomplish something, and she can admire you just because she would not be able, or it would be much tougher for her to achieve that if you would not be there. So think about it and do something about it. Because the only proof that you're a true man is when she's able to say, and thank you for it, that you were the man that she always wanted and needed to be, and you were there. If you like this video, like, share, comment. If you didn't, comment as well. Tell me what you think and what is your experience. And if there's anything you want me to talk about, just give me a shout. I'll be glad to do it for you. And that being said, see you tomorrow.